Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be doing a top 10 video, and this will be surrounding my top 10 LEGO regrets. So this will be focusing on the 10 LEGO sets that I regret not getting to purchase. So it was either ones where I was in what they call the dark ages, where I just wasn't buying any LEGO, or just sets that I never got the opportunity to pick up, or just didn't have the money to buy them at the time. So I'm going to be going over all of those in order from my number 10 to 1, and 1 being the one that I definitely regret the most. So I'm super excited to do this video, and let's get straight into it. So the first set I'm going to be going over is from LEGO Marvel Superheroes, and it is Spider-Man Daily Bugle Showdown. So I really regret not being able to get this set. I absolutely love the minifigures that are included. It was so awesome to get a Dr. Doom minifigure, J. Jonah Jameson. He's fantastic. And then you also get Beetle as well, and Nova. Nova looks really great. He would go so well with the Guardians of the Galaxy. And overall, I really love the look of the Daily Bugle building. I think that the inside is a little bit bare, but I think it's good enough, and it just looks so great from the outside. The little jet helicopter thing that Dr. Doom is in is alright, but I just overall really love the minifigs of this, and I really like how the Daily Bugle looks, especially the kind of TV monitor screen outside of it with J. Jonah Jameson on it. I think that's just really, really cool. So yeah, that's why I regret not being able to get this one, and now let's move on to number 9. So number 9 is a very large set that I regret not being able to purchase, and this one is the LEGO Creator Palace Cinema. And if you wanted to know, for the previous set, I just wasn't able to pick it up. It was a little bit of a more, not super expensive set. I think it was like $50, so not too bad. But this one, definitely the reasoning for not being able to get it was money, because the Palace Cinema retailed for like $240 or something like that, Canadian prices as well. And I was just unfortunately never able to get this one, but I think it's so fantastic of a build. I really love the movie theater design of it. I absolutely love going to the movies, and this just captures that so well. I really love the sign outside. I love the posters as well. The minifigs are pretty good too. I like how they have the classic LEGO faces. I think it's very retro in that way, and just overall the architecture on the building is very well done. I love how it has the different levels of the building, which you can remove the tops of to kind of look into, and I think that's really cool as well. So yeah, just overall, I think this set was really, really great, and would have loved to have been able to pick it up, but unfortunately I was not able to get this one. Then the next one that I'm going to be discussing is number 8 on the list, and this one is amazing. It's from one of my favorite LEGO lines, and it is the LEGO Ninjago Lighthouse Siege. So this one is really great. I was actually unable to purchase any sets from this wave of Ninjago. This is like the season 6 wave from when you have Nauticon the Djinn, and I was just unfortunately unable to pick up any of these. I was in a bit of a LEGO Dark Ages at that point and just never got any of them, but I really love the look of this set. It's so great. I love how they have the light brick at the top, which is so suitable, of course, for the lighthouse, because what's a lighthouse without an actual light? And then I just really love the minifigures. It would have been great to have gotten Nauticon, and then Nia in her outfit, and Jay, and also the Zane there is just so great. I really love that one. It was so cool to see that kind of version of Zane in the series. I thought that was really great. And yeah, just overall, I think this one is a really good set. Now moving on to number 7 here, we have a set from LEGO DC Universe Superheroes, and this one is really awesome. I absolutely love this set, and it is the Arctic Batman vs. Mr. Freeze, Aquaman on Ice. I know that title is quite a mouthful. They really wanted to put all the characters' names in there, but yeah, I just really love this set. set. That Mr. Freeze minifigure is my favorite minifigure for Mr. Freeze to date, even including the Lego Batman movie one. I just overall really love the look of that guy, and then I really like the Arctic Batman. It would have been so great to have been able to get that one. That minifigure is just fantastic, and the Aquaman is very cool as well. He came out in a Lego Dimensions pack, which fortunately I was able to get, so I have no issues with missing out on him, but it was mainly just the two minifigs there of Mr. Freeze and Batman, and this set has always been one that if I'm ever looking on eBay, I try to look for this one for a reasonable price. I'd be willing to pay like $25 to $30 for this, which I know is about retail and kind of unrealistic, but still, this set is just fantastic, so I would really love the opportunity to be able to pick it up, or at least get a similar Batman minifigure again. So, now we're going to move on to number 6 here, and this is a very big set. I really love this one, and it is from Lego Star Wars, and it is the Millennium Falcon from The Force Awakens. So, this Millennium Falcon is amazing. I do not own a Millennium Falcon as of now, and it would have just been so great to have been able to get this one. The only reason why it's not too bad is because apparently there's rumors that we're going to be getting a new Millennium Falcon for the new Star Wars movie coming out, Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, so I think that'll be really cool to be able to get, and it'll most likely be very similar because it's the same Millennium Falcon. I'm sure small minor upgrades will be included, but the main difference will probably be minifigures. But yeah, overall, it's really disappointing that I missed out on this set, but at that point, I think I was collecting Lego, but it's just that I wasn't collecting Star Wars, and I still don't really focus fully on Star Wars, but this is just such an iconic ship in the series, and it would have just been really nice to have been able to have gotten. So, now the next one that we're going to move on to here is a bit of a different one. It's actually a Lego minifigure series. I tried to not include too many of these on here, and I wanted to narrow it down to just one on the list, and the main one that I really am disappointed that I missed out on was Lego minifigure series 14, the Halloween themed one, and this one is just amazing. I absolutely love every single Lego minifigure out of this series here, and I was actually thinking of making a video ranking each individual series just kind of by their minifigures, just to give you my thoughts, because I was able to collect some minifigures ahead of this, but I wasn't able to do what I do now and just purchase, like, try to get them all, so it was, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get these ones, and they just look so fantastic. I'm really disappointed I missed out on them. I saw them once at a store recently. It was a smaller toy store, but they were selling each pack for about $10, and I was like, that's a little bit much for it, so I passed on that. But if there was ever a really good deal on like a complete series of this on eBay or something of that sort, then I would definitely pick this series up, because it is just amazing. Now moving on to number 4 on the list, it is one of my favorite Lego sets that I was not able to get, and I really regret not being able to pick this one up, and I actually really could have got this one, but I ended up choosing a different set, and they had a little bit of a price difference, so I can kind of recognize my reasoning back then, but this one is just so amazing. It is from the Lego movie, and it is Benny's Spaceship. So this spaceship is just amazing. I absolutely love the design of this. It's very sleek looking, and the minifigure selection is fantastic. All of them are exclusive in this set, I'm pretty sure, except for Benny, I suppose. I'm not sure if he has any exclusive face prints, but overall, I just think it's such a great set, and just really captures the movie look of it as well. It's very accurate to the film, and just such a great scene in it as well. I love how it just builds to it throughout the movie, with Benny always wanting to build a spaceship, and then he finally gets his wish, so that was just a great moment in the film, and I really would have loved to have been able to pick this one up. I've seen this one on eBay for around $170, I'd say, so it's not too much more. I think it was about $130 in Canada, so not a huge markup, but still a lot of money to be putting down on that, so this would definitely be something later in life. If I have a little bit of extra money to spend, maybe I'll pick this one up, because I do really love the look of it. Now we're going to move on to number 3 on the list here, and this one is amazing. This was in my dark ages, and I missed the entire series. I was actually, when I first thought of this list, this was the set that made me think of it, and the series and all, and it is Lego Scooby-Doo, the Mystery Machine. I regret not being able to pick up all of the Scooby-Doo sets. They are amazing. The only Scooby-Doo thing I'm able to have is the Lego Dimensions Team Pack, and then the Lego Scooby-Doo movie, one of them that came with a Scooby-Doo minifigure, or whatever you want to call him, like whatever piece it is. But yeah, I really love this set, and I love the entire wave of Scooby-Doo sets. I think they're fantastic, and they would have just gone together so well. Scooby-Doo is one of my favorite cartoons. I really love the series. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated was such a good show as well, and it has so much nostalgia for me. I really love this set, and I think they captured the Mystery Machine's look so well. I really love the villain minifigures there. I love the tree there. He looks great. And then just Fred, Shaggy, and Scooby. It's such a good selection there. So overall, I just really regret not being able to get this entire series of sets, and unfortunately, I don't know if I'll ever be able to, because they're pretty expensive on the aftermarket. So maybe one day, if I ever find them for a good deal, I'll be able to get them, but for now it doesn't look like I will. But great sets nonetheless. Alright guys, now we're moving on to number 2 on the list here, and this is one that I had the opportunity to get. Well, I kind of half and half did. So it is the Lego Nickelodeon SpongeBob SquarePants Bikini Bottom Undersea Party, and I saw this set at Toys R Us, I remember, when I was younger, and my mom was letting me pick up a set that I wanted, and I think I had a limit though, so I had to get, I just picked a $25 set, not really knowing that I wouldn't be able to get this one in the future. And I'm actually pretty sure I picked up the Lego SpongeBob SquarePants, the one where they're dressed as superheroes, kind of doing a parody of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, and I think that set was really cool as well. I still have it, and it is fantastic, but it's just, this one just really represents SpongeBob. I love the pineapple. Squidward's house looks really great. I feel like everything was translated really well into Lego form. Gary looks fantastic. Mrs. Puff, so great to be able to get her. Also Squidward, I love his molded head. Patrick looks really great. They're all exclusive in this set, and I just think they look really fantastic. So it would have been really, really nice to get this set, and maybe one day, just because I do love it so much, I'll pay the extra aftermarket price, but I'm not too sure at this point. But all I know is right now is that I definitely regret not being able to get this one. But now let's move on to the biggest one here. This is number 1 on my list of Lego regrets, that sets that I just wasn't able to pick up, and this is Lego Monster Fighters The Haunted Mansion. So this one is amazing. I absolutely love this set. It might be one of my favorite Lego sets that I don't own, because I don't want to say it's one of my favorites in all, because it's I don't own it, so I feel like I'm cheating by saying that, just seeing pictures and videos of it. I haven't actually seen it in person, but just from seeing the box art here and just all the other photos of it that I've seen, it just looks amazing. The architecture on this one is so great. The color scheme is very eerie and scary looking. I love the theme of Halloween. It is just so awesome looking, and Monster Fighters is just fantastic. I'm so excited that we're going to be getting Lego Hidden Side, because I think that's kind of like a predecessor to Monster Fighters now, or however you'd call that. I don't know if predecessor is before or after, sorry if I'm totally wrong there on the vocabulary, but yeah, nonetheless, this Monster Fighter set is fantastic. I was only able to get one set from the line, and it was one of the smaller ones, the $25 one. I don't remember the name of it, but I can picture it in my head. If I remember, I'll try to put a photo up during the video. But yeah, this one is just amazing, and I think at the time that this came out, it was more a matter of cost, because this was, of course, a very expensive set. But man, if I could go back, I would definitely buy this thing, because it just looks amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. definitely worth it, and the minifigure selection is so great. Just an amazing set. I could talk about it forever. The box design looks great. Monster Fighters as a whole was just so great. Really loved the whole series, and yeah, I definitely might consider in the future like making a video on it, maybe just talking about all the sets if you guys would like to see that, like maybe a nostalgia type series. They're just looking back at previous Lego themes and kind of ranking them. So yeah, let me know if you would like to see any of that stuff in the future, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this list video. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below and also subscribe if you would like to see more videos. I make content on Lego, Blu-rays, Funko Pops. I do reaction videos, cartoon reviews, all that cool stuff, a large variety. And be sure to let me know any suggestions you have down below for any other content that I can make. And yeah, I just hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.